Hello guys, Yoshi here, and welcome back to my Bowser's Fury 100% blind playthrough. In the last episode, we finished off the main game, but are still trying to collect some cat shines in the main game, and we got stuck on a couple in particular, and I finally managed to deal with that, so we'll start by collecting this cat shard that was hidden, of course, underneath a water. Because why not? Just have one positioned right there. It's really obnoxious. So that finishes off that world. And then from there, we're going to warp to Climb Clashel to get through the last one, which is at the top of this area. Don't believe we've defeated the Fury Box here as well, so I think that actually does leave one more. Because there are supposed to be 5. So anyways, for this one, it's a little bit trickier and also a little bit more annoying. So we have to go to the top of one of these random secret areas. And before one of the spots, I believe it's a little bit higher up, there's a secret ledge that we can go through after one of the game's main corridors. That allows us to get up top here. Right here, actually. It's very well hidden. But in here, you can collect another series of stuff, and from there, you can get a cat shine there. And that fixes the 4th one. The 5th one, unfortunately, requires some of the Fury blocks to be blasted, and warping would just take us to the beginning, so to get to the next part, we, or at least attempt to find it, we have to go back to the right. And yes, I was kind of whining when I said that I thought I got all the Fury blocks done, but it's not actually true. I, still have one more set of Fury blocks to find, which I believe, based off of where I figured them out, I think they can only, be up either top to the right, or somewhere else. Otherwise, I don't know where else they can really be. Just to confirm that it's been unlocked, obviously. Yep, we have to blast the Fury box in this area. Not actually found the Fury blocks at all in this area. Looks like they could be well hidden. Some of these I've already beaten quite a bit. It might be one of those sneak Fury blocks that's hidden. Oh wait, that's just one that we've already gotten. We just never picked it up. Because I think I was going to do it until I ran out of time there. So, never mind. I guess we're just doing that. Right. Okay, that leaves one single secret over here, which I actually found out which one it is. It's not as bad as I initially thought. So, if we go up to the top of one of these zones, there's a cat hiding in the way here that you could pick up. That requires you to take it back to his mother somewhere. Or maybe not. Actually, no, there's just an enemy Val. Ugh. Very sneaky guy right there. Okay, there still might be a cat hiding somewhere. So with that in mind, we're gonna try to, I guess, take the cat wherever, I guess. Looks like this cat might be needed for something else, but we don't know. We'll have to figure out lots of stuff first. Looks like we can't take him on Plussy, which is good. I assume the actual place is going to be either on this right side right here, or on the left side to the right, so... No, that being said, it's probably going to be here. So yeah, the cat does travel with us, and sure enough, there he is. This is actually pretty straightforward. But that's just one of the 3 cats, so there's actually 2 more what we have to find across the world to get our star. I'm glad I was able to find that pretty quickly. And we have another Fury block set up. I forget which one this actually appears in, but I'll start by going to the first lucky square, which is either that island or the white island. I think it was here last time, so we'll start here and wait for the thing to start itself. Yeah, okay, it is there. Now we have to find the cat owl, which is right next to here. Okay, we found it. Again, we have to find these by randomly going near the area. These can only be gotten while in Fury mode, which is why I'm prioritizing these over others, because if we don't get them now, it'll take a little while to do that. We've also damaged Bowser a little bit, which helps a little bit for our final boss. Okay. Now that we've done that, we actually have a regular level to complete as well, in addition to other stuff. So let's start by completing this level normally. Okay, now the real big tricky part, how do we get this up to the top? Because sometimes the slide will kick us down, so we'll have to find what looks like a secret area right here that we can go across. Again, the key will will vanish if we either touch water or just mysteriously do other stuff. And it also vanishes when we hit an enemy or warp, so from the looks of it, we just find this secret zone up here. Which is like its own secret area. And then we essentially have to go for the level backwards, which is why those enemies were there, to try and stop us from going up. Pretty crazy, you have to go for the entire level just to get the key, and then you have to take it back through all of these other shots and then go on the wall right here to evade that. And from here we reach this secret where our cat shine hopefully gets finished. And that's done. Okay, that finishes that level pretty easily. Now, I'm not too worried about failing too much. I have, I believe, 2 full videos to do this, since I'm recording up to 3 at a time. But now that I know that there are cats to find in this level, we'll start by playing through literally the entire game again to get up to the same point as we did before, only this time we're going to try and get some stuff. before I do anything else, I want to try and get up top here. Okay, well that won't work from that side. We'll have to go from the upper side, which actually moves us up. They do have reins here, so they kind of intend you to go this way at one point. I think that was during another section, though. Keep in mind, you're intended to use the ice skate for this entire section, so doing it without it is a bit slow. Unless you have cat momentum. For those of you who are unaware, cat momentum is a trick that existed in the original game that I believe they may have removed for this game, but yeah, it lets you get stuff like that. Okay, so from the looks of it, we need to find 3 more cats somewhere. It looks like we already found one again. One of them was on an island, which was pretty interesting, while another was on somewhere else. Okay, I don't know why I do that all the time. If I just do this, I should make it. Oh, jeez. That's the second time I've been unable to do that. And now I might not be able to do it for a while. Because the bats turn evil and Bowser does stuff. The best way I could do this is just go straight to the next Lucky Isle and then see if we can find other stuff while we wait. That's always dumb, just running into an enemy like that to start off. This is not the best spot. Okay, we got our cat shine to finish off the 5th lucky cat shine, which gets rid of that and damages Bowser a bit. I think from now on, we have to just try and find shines that are quick, which can be completed, and if we complete one of those, Bowser gets damaged a little bit when the thing gets activated. Okay, so with that in mind, back to Clawswipe Colosseum to get our second cat, which we were unable to get because the game sort of prevented us from doing it. We're gonna wait a little bit this time to make sure we get it this time. As far as I know, cats are pretty similar to the Yoshi was in Super Mario Sunshine, so you cannot let them fall into deep water or anywhere else. You have to make sure you do that without that. Okay, now he needs one more. Plus, his warp spot can be kind of random sometimes, which makes it kind of annoying when he doesn't go the way you want her to. Well, this is not going to be as easy this time. Since all this is related to the second world, the least we know is that if we are looking for the cats, or lost cats, they have to be somewhere in the original worlds that they were in. If they're not anywhere there, then there's no reason why they should be doing anything. By the way, I guess something I should probably point out while I'm still here. There's another hidden indication as well, in addition to the other locations, particularly for, not necessarily for Plessy, but mainly for the Bowser's Fury timer. If you activate the Bowser's Fury timer at a specific time, and then, depending on what you look at, keep in mind this entire thing is intended to be done with Plessy. This entire section, by the way, is meant to be done with Fussy. But I could do it with this. Free power-up and also another trigger for a timer challenge that's nearby as well. Okay, there we go. Another timer challenge. Very far away this time. Some of these aren't available until the end game, keep in mind, so it can be a little bit obnoxious to get some of them. Missing that jump could have cost me, but we'll see. Only this jump is required, so yeah, okay, that was just something that would have saved me a little bit of time, but nothing really much else. Okay, that revealed something very interesting. That revealed a secret bell tower island that I never actually thought about. So maybe the cat will be here, so we'll start by checking here. Wow, just interrupted the Bowser's Fury mode. Okay, so we have to defeat all the enemies here, so let's hope that we actually defeat all the enemies. It could be kind of tricky to turn around once you have this up. Nice jump there for the cat shine there. Okay, it's not changed the Fury mode, unfortunately. Oh, there's our cat. It's a little bit too close for now, though. It was actually really close compared to what I thought it would be. I don't think we have a good way of doing this, except for level 2, so we have to go through this entire level in a little bit more of a difficult fashion, meaning Bowser will be attacking us now the entire time. When Bowser adds himself into the mix, things get a lot more difficult, because most of the time his flame attacks can't even be dodged unless you're in a very specific spot. Particularly, you need to find cover most of the time, which I just barely found in time there. And yes, this entire game gets spiced up when you're trying to play for the game, trying to get to the stuff here. Also, I was just blindly jumping there. I'm surprised I made it through there. Okay, well, I can get a guaranteed hide right here, so we'll wait. Oh, he's going away, I think. Okay, he's gone, yeah. On now. That was actually a lot more straightforward than I was expecting. I hate this enemy so much. The enemy you see right now. It can be kind of tricky to avoid him sometimes. Just use the Clawswipe to deal with that. Is he still chasing? I don't think so. Right, let's finish off that one shine I was stuck on from before, as well as others around the random area, and make sure we finish off our worlds before heading to here the second time. So we're gonna start with Clawswipe Colosseum, but we'll warp and move backwards towards the actual bell tower itself, because we found where the third cat is. I thought they would be a little bit more trickier to locate, but this one was only a little bit tricky, only being just a little bit further away from the cat. So I take this to him, and or her rather, and we get a shine from that. I don't call these cat shines, yes, by the way. I prefer to call them just radar signs from Super Mario Sunshine, because it has a lot of references to Super Mario Sunshine, so yeah, it makes sense. Oh, and in case you didn't already notice, the timer on Bowser's Fury Blast is entirely up to RNG. Sometimes he can do it a lot sooner than usual. He decides himself when he wants to do that, obviously. I assume the guys from here will just deal you damage if you aren't unable to do stuff. This is a thing, right? You know what? I don't need my power. If we're good, we could just evade them anyway. Okay. I think I remembered where the trick is. Let's go here. Wait, I think that might be one that I already picked up. I thought there was one other one here. Yeah. My problem, by the way, with this is not knowing exactly where to go to other stuff. I guess another thing I haven't mentioned is Fury Mode adds some extra platforms to the game where there previously weren't any, so it changes the way you do a lot of the levels. That one nearly sent me into the lava there. The worst part is when he just throws his flames at, like, the worst possible timing. At this point, I'm just taking it so I can get power up back. Blocked this time. Okay. I want to actually try and wait this out, probably. It seems like that would be better. Okay, well, I can't wait too long, so I'm gonna start my journey back. I'm just running from and hoping for the best, and I fell, of course. Of course I fell at the end. So close to the end, but didn't quite make it. This is actually kind of a long death animation. It's a lot more pushing than you think. Not to mention that it takes you straight back to the beginning of the level with no key. The entire problem you already saw, obviously. I don't think that needs an explanation at all. Obviously, I didn't have the best power-up. My setup was pretty bad, and because Fury Mode was activated, it was just a lot harder than it needed to be. So, yeah, for that reason and that reason only, I probably had, like, no chance of surviving that unless I waited for Fury Mode to end. So, we're gonna try this again, hopefully be able to do other stuff. Now I know it, I probably should not have used that power-up that I did, so I'm pulling out the Tanuki now because I'm gonna use it to try and do a skip at the second part, as well as a setup to get up here. Because again, no reason to use the cat suit when you try and go for it and you're not even close. And yes, the timing for Bowser's Fury mode is random. Sometimes he waits forever to do it, sometimes he does it way quicker than usual. What I was trying, in case you didn't know, I was trying to find a shine to pick up to end the Fury mode sooner than usual. We're gonna actually go for the full skip, so we're gonna use this, and we're gonna fly off to the right side. I don't believe this works with any other power-up, and yeah, this is a new skip I just put in. And yeah, we just get the cat shine like that. We don't even have to deal with anything, we just get it right then and there. Now the only thing left is those stupid cat shards again, which are always really annoying. The first idea I'm gonna think about before doing anything else is to check to the left and right of each of these sides, since the first one actually kind of appeared really early. And since I know that there's a fight here, maybe it'll be on top somewhere else. Because in case you didn't know, the second one, only the second of these, appeared super early on, and I was very confused as to why. I'll kind of just give you an idea. I believe the start of the level is right around here. Well, it was back there, obviously. I could kind of show you though, but it's somewhere in the middle of that pipe area for the first one. But there was a second one hidden as well, in the same area. So Bowser Jr. doing some work right now. I like it. Okay, I think I understand where it might be, but I just had to think about it quite a bit. So we'll try and use this to make it to the end, which we did. Okay, that's only the Fury Block one. Wow, this is getting very obnoxious. Remember, some of these can be kind of very well hidden, and this one is no joke either. Holy crap. And yes, I believe this was the last of the ones where if you attacked and defeated it using stuff, that you could potentially find a cat coin here, or cat shard. Well, I don't want to waste too much time, so we'll go into the middle of this scoop to find the second one. Which looks like it's not available right now, so that's probably another Fury only. Oh, here we go. Of course they require the use of a cat suit. Because why not? Well, there is a regular path as well, but the cat suit power-up seems the easiest way of doing this. Cool. Well, at the very least, we're getting some of the cat shines that we're missing. I'm gonna actually go for the Liger levels now and complete them. Since that one was already completed, we'll assume that's done and move on to the last one that we haven't really done much of. And that is Mount Magmeow, which we've been kind of ignoring for a while. Which has a at shine over here, and I'm going to switch to Tanuki. because why not? I just don't want to be on the cat suit because I feel like I might take damage otherwise. And this should give me enough to get to it pretty quickly, which we did. Nice. And sure enough, Fury mode is starting right now in the spot where I said that I might be able to do that trick, so... Cool, I'm gonna go straight on to Plessy and just try and get stuff while riding Plessy. Which, this one onto the island is my target. So, I think I have to go down. This music, by the way, is ridiculous. Yep, see, I knew it. This is a Fury-only shine because you aren't able to get here unless the Fury box have been broken. So we collect this from a hidden isle, and also because we got that also counts apparently. So we've stunned Bowser and forced him to retreat. There was a power-up here, so since it's the cat power-up, let's collect it. So we'll have 5 upon doing that. And from there, we have 2 more we could do. We could either continue back to the regular mode or do some of the other stuff. I forget what this one was, because I was going to do it, and then things kind of got interrupted. It looks like it might be a secret, especially considering I just got a propeller at. Oh, that's one of the Lost Brigade members. Cool. That's part of a quest that we have to do. And this is the yellow toad. Cool. I was wondering about that. Now we have this one, which is probably stuck somewhere else. Oh, wait. Yeah. And we're back at the 5 cat shine shards. It should theoretically be easy to get to this one, because obviously if the second shine is here, then it theoretically could not be back, because if it did that, it would be kind of stupid. It's really annoying. I did try and check some of the setup, and I did check the amiibos. I've decided not to use them simply because I don't have any that would actually be useful, which is actually kind of surprising. Usually it'd be like, oh, maybe I could take one, but, no. Well, that's about all I have. The only way I can find out a way to do some more stuff is to land on this spot to the right and maybe see if it's underneath something, because if it can't be anywhere else, then the only theoretical place it could be would have to be underneath something or underneath the water. But the biggest problem is I've already checked the shards around there. Ugh. Because of that, the idea of it just makes me so annoyed. Because we don't know if it might be a Fury-only block thing or something else. Tell you what, we're gonna come back to this later, obviously. Wait a minute. Oh wait, there's a Plessy thing nearby, so at the very least we could get that. I keep forgetting about which one's which, but we found Plessy at the very least. We still don't know where it could be. It could be a hidden Bowser Jr. logo or something else entirely. Oh, jeez. Of course. That's the cat from before. Wow, so we really have to do that entire section without Plessy. That makes it pretty tight to get. Cool. Well, that's the last one of those, I think, for a while. And there are some new Plessy stuff that we can do over here, so we'll start by heading to this. And I guess clearing out this area now. I figure may as well clear this area out before we do anything. Wow, that guy's gonna straight up clear out most of the enemies for me. That helps out a lot. I was trying to hit that guy, but it didn't work, I guess. Like, it's fine. I was just waiting to change the power. Change to a different power-up, rather. We're very close to finishing the game 100%. We already almost have all the 100 of the cat shines. But this probably is just another thing, because I heard Viver saying there might be more, so we still don't know if we are done with the game fully or not. This seems the next obvious spot for something to be there, and from the looks of it, there is something there now. Oh yeah, that's right. This is a spot that we missed. A secret warp zone here. Oh, this one's a little bit trickier. Okay, we got it. Got it. Well, we've been getting these pretty quickly, so I think we'll probably be finished in this video if this continues on in a good way. The last secret will be either to the right or the other side, and I know the left spot is already a cat stuff, so that automatically removes any chances of that being anything. So the only pressy secret I think left is either in the middle of the island or here, or somewhere else to the left entirely. We don't know. From the looks of it, it might be either top here or somewhere else entirely. Okay, that's the one from before. Okay, this is where it would be hidden. Whoa, jeez. This is never fun when Bowser just goes straight in your face every single time. Alright, it's still not done yet. I think my biggest problem is always figuring out where each of the secrets are. I didn't see where he was coming from. Alright, let's go around here, I think. Geez, nearly touched the lava there. That would have been bad. There's 2 secrets in the middle of this level. What in the world just happened? Okay, I think that's our first glitch we've came across. I'm not sure if you saw it, but the camera got very confused there and now is kind of stuck in a locked position. I can even move to the left and it's not moving anywhere. What in tarnation just happened? I'm also stuck in a looped path, so I can't warp or... Okay, well, now I can. There we go. Okay, it fixed itself. That was stupid. I literally just did something random. I'm not sure what. And then the thing just got stuck there for no real reason whatsoever. That is very dumb. And I feel like that cost a lot of time because I did not... It was an unintentional one. So I definitely didn't want it to do that. I think probably because I moved so fast that it triggered the thing too early before it did anything. Now, this level I've not explored much at all, so obviously I have at least an idea of where the shards might be, but beyond that, probably nothing. Just like the previous run, we're going to play this entire thing with this Tanuki suit, if we can keep it for the entire match. Of course, this time around we are going to look at the surrounding area a little bit more to see if we can find some secrets. Right, we already have 5 of that power-up, so we'll just switch back to this. Hang on. I think I see something. You can definitely get in this upward spot right here. Yep, that's where it is. So that was pretty straightforward, thankfully, but not fully done yet because there are secrets hidden literally on top of the mountain itself. So Mount Magmeow, or whatever this is, will still be going for quite a while before it'll be fully conquered. So we still have to deal with that. Fortunately, I don't know where most of the secrets are. All I know is there's... Well, I guess that one was one of the secrets. Maybe. It was strange, because there was one in the middle and one on the right. Okay, this one on the left is probably the Ever-Plessy section, for sure. Beyond that, this secret, I believe, can only be seen from at the top of the actual mountain itself, so we have to actually complete the path to get back up there first. We could do that by using this, which will take us straight to the top, where we can see one secret from the left and another secret from the right, and also see that a secret island has popped up that's moving. That has to be the thing, so that means we actually have to get to this on a cycle. That means this thing is going to be moving around. So, in case you didn't know, this is what we call a global cycle. This means this thing's going to be moving around randomly, and if it is at a specific spot at the right time, we'll be able to essentially go up here and collect the item here. And we also need the cat suit to get it. And you'll see it'll periodically stop and go to one of the other 2 spots, and then move around to other spots. Unfortunately, there's nothing we could do to speed it up other than just collect other stuff. So because of this, we'll have to probably deal with another Fury mode, and I don't have a good way of doing it. So we'll start by just switching the firepower and taking all the damage that we can here. And just burning through all of our firepowers. My apologies in advance, firepower, but we can't really do anything. Also, he's in kind of an interesting spot. He might miss me because of this. Yep, he missed me. Okay, well that helps out a lot. Since I'm stuck here, there's lots of problems that could still happen. Okay, I'm gonna duck every time just to make it interesting. There we go. We could finally get up to the top after who knows how long this is. Phew. Okay, well, that's why it was all the way over to the right, because that must have been the island. That's what made it so confusing. So anyways, we scared off Bowser again. And we'll see what we can do after this. Right. That, got fixed, finally. We can still take this island to collect items if we want. And I think we might be required to take it somewhere just to get a power-up later. So, we're gonna do this part next, and this is going to be an auto score for who knows how long, but we'll see if there's anything at the end and then kind of just ignore everything else after that. At the very least, this will get us a good vantage point of, jeez, if I could stop taking falls like that, of where our next secret might be. The coolest part is Bowser Jr. will move around to collect coins for you, so you don't always have to worry about doing stuff. Okay, we could do a round pow if we want to get off. I am gonna get off. I don't see anything there that's reasonably good. I'm gonna go backwards for this part. Whoa! He just straight up vanished because he hit the... There you go. Now we're waiting on him to come back. There he is. Okay, that's a little bit better. This next secret looks like it could be really bad. Well, this may become a worse secret than I thought. Ugh. Well, I don't know what else to do other than head to the Giga Bell, if the game will even let me do it. I think this one's probably gonna be like a hide and seek, because this one area already has a bunch of cats, so one of them's gonna be in the middle of theirs, so, which seems obvious. So, just like that, we were able to find one right there. Alright. Oh, wow, that didn't take very long. Sometimes I feel like the Fury mode triggers a lot quicker than I expect. There's literally nothing to do here. We have to wait this out, and so many of the things are close together that I expect that it's either on the right or somewhere else, or that we need 98 of the cat shines to do stuff. Oh, This time I will actually hide from this. Or at least try to avoid these the best I can. Again. And they've removed it. Okay, there's one little secret spot I found that doesn't look quite right like the others. We're gonna investigate it starting by climbing the wall and see if there's actually a spot for us to get back up here. And since that didn't work, looks like we'll probably have to do the annoying thing, which means, oh boy, playing through this entire level once again just to get to the same spot. This gets really tiring after a while, so obviously we're gonna probably try and skip it using Tanuki Tail here. So we'll see if we can skip it. This is a very sneaky shine, by the way. I don't like it. I thought the cat shards were already sneaky enough, but this is just absolute sneaky. Well, getting the last few were easy, but getting everything else was much more difficult. It's not necessarily easy to get into that ever. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way to skip that pipe entrance either. I believe this is nothing but a cat shard. This is the second time we've had to do this level in its entirety. And we get to deal with another Fury mode on top of this. Based off the position where you're in, it's probably an... Oh, yeah. Actually, we found it pretty quickly, and it's another one of the brigade members, actually. Cool. We found this right as he came by, so... Yep, that's gonna start him right away. Wow. Bowser didn't even get a chance to do anything there. So he's going to retreat right away. So those cats were about to turn evil, and then he turned back to normal after a while. It's crazy. I just realized that, I think to get all the other ones, we have to find all of the Captain Brigade members, and then bring them back to here, and now if we go back here, then we'll get an extra shine. As far as I know, we found, I think, all of them but maybe one. Okay, alright, there's still one more. So whichever the last one is going to be the last brigade member, and that will complete 100%. However, the game... Oh, wait. I always forget. I completely forgot about that island there. But on a different note, we have to still... Actually, now that I think of it, there's still that. And, oh wait. Yeah, we have all three of them. I just realized. So, for the first part, we obviously have to find the cats, which could be literally anywhere in the map. This is all... So, I guess we're gonna start the cat trail thing next. So, there are, what, 5 kittens to find here that we can take with us to the area? Okay, looks like that one can't be taken up that high unless we can throw it in the pipe. No, we're gonna have to take him on a Plessy journey for a second. The Plessy part makes carrying these cats a lot simpler because now, as we know, that they can't be anywhere else. Two more left, with one of them still probably being in a secret area. Okay, well that didn't take too long to find him. The biggest problem is since we can't take them to the same area, we have to wait for Plessy to go to each individual section before we can actually complete this. Okay, where is he gonna go? There. Alright. Well, that was pretty quick first part, at the very least, which is nice. Oh, we found one of the sneakers, but there's still one more. And yes, I checked. I think the thing that I was mentioning is not actually for the game that I thought it was, but for something else entirely. Also, I've never checked the right house in this in a long time. I've only ever checked the top area, so that means it's just from default looking, it feels like the cat might be up here. This is the arena where we fought the bully in, and yeah, sure enough, there he is. Let's just jump right on, just to be cool, and we'll go all the way to the next part. That might be the next last spot where that cat might be, but we can't figure that out until later. Right? But anyway, at the very least we found 4 of them very quickly. Most of this just comes from having knowledge of the game overall. But it'll still take a little while, and keep in mind, I am still stuck on that one cat shard. So what I'll do off screen, if I've not found it by the time that I want it to be found, then I will essentially play for the game again and do stuff until later. Okay, well, it's not hidden here. I was just waiting for Plessy to appear, mostly. I think to finish this, we should either get the last Toad Brigade member or find something else entirely. Alright. You know what I could do to make it even easier? I could just find the last cat straight up and then go back to the second part later. And that thing is spinning away a lot. That means it's probably going to be close to going. So we'll start just making our way to the island and hope for the best. So this is kind of a random part of the game. Not quite sure why it exists, but yeah. This is kind of a random part of the game, and I can't even be done with that, which means we are dealing with insta-death and potentially Bowser while we're doing this. Oh yeah, here's the last Toad Brigade member. And a lot of hidden cats, none of which are apparently the lost ones, which would be really hard to take back. Okay, well that finishes that part. So now if we go back here, maybe we'll get something secret. And yeah, sure enough, sure, why not? Let's... Okay, I just showed something, unfortunately, so it's nothing else. So that means the only other secret that I know of is the cat shine shards again. Ugh. Great. This is gonna be lovely. You know what? I'm just gonna end the video right here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video where we hopefully try and find these. Until then, leave a like if you enjoyed, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I think I